Hi guys, my name is Ryan Metz, and my two words are today and eternity, and this is my two-word testimony. So, growing up, I was a typical church kid. I knew the Bible study answers. I learned the books of the Bible. I went to church every single week, and I enjoyed it. Church was fun. Um, but during the week, I went about my everyday life. My passions were family, sports, and school, and I I displayed Christ as best as I could in them, but I was not living the way that God calls us to. Um, During baseball season, me and my dad went to I had a game that night, and we decided to go out to Wendy's before the game. And at Wendy's, I started talking to my dad about who God was and what is so great about this God. And we started talking about heaven and hell, and that God has always been, and no one created him, and that he always will be long after we're gone. But also, in the same way, heaven is forever, and that when we die and go to heaven, we can be there forever, and we are there forever. We go to heaven, and we can be there with our friends and our family, and that we get to be with Jesus in heaven. But on the contrary, if we don't accept Christ, that we're in hell forever, and that some people we may know may go to hell. And that hit home because I didn't want any of my friends to go to hell. I don't want anybody to go to hell. But as I grew up, I continued to grow, and when I was 11 or 12, I accepted Christ into my heart and got baptized. And that's when things really started to change for me, and I really started to grow. The summer between my 8th grade year and my freshman year, I went to this conference called Engage with my church, and I really started to learn about what I'm called to do for the kingdom. What my purpose was on earth. And then I realized that I've been living for Christ in the day, and I had been trying to, not sin, be a good person, and go to church. But I realized that I have a greater calling, that I'm supposed to disciple and to, Jesus says, go make fishers of men. And to do that, we must live for something greater than ourselves. And so I decided to go all in, that no matter if I miss missions trips or anything, I was called to be the seed in my baseball team and at school, and that to do that, I must to be the seed at my school or in my baseball team or wherever I am, that I have to be completely sold out to God and not worry about what other people say, and that who I am as a person is not from what my peers say or what my parents say or what anybody could say about me. It's who I am in Christ. And I realize that the impact I have on others is a lasting effect, and it can last for eternity, and that I want my friends to be there in heaven with me, with Jesus. And so that's what I've decided to do, to go all in for God and to be a light in everything I do in every way that I possibly can. Hope you guys have enjoyed my two-word testimony today and eternity.